How's it going, everybody? It's been a long time ever since I made a last vlog or whatever, like since last year basically, and I just came back to make another video or vlog again or update, I guess, to my channel. And some fucking stupid shit happened this past Tuesday. Well, not stupid shit because it's like my fault, and it's just I just want to share my story or fucking nonsense, I guess, of my part, or so hopefully no one doesn't do the same thing, or I guess learn something, or fucking learn from your mistakes, I guess, or I don't know, like whatever. Basically, I got pulled over for supposedly speeding. Ooh, wow! Like who hasn't fucking done that? There's like thousands, millions of videos on here of the speed chasers or all those guys with the exotic cars, and they get stopped like every 2 minutes, and they pay like thousands of fucking traffic tickets. So I feel like I'm one of those guys. So like this is my little part. But supposedly it got stopped or clocked as the city police from the city where I got stopped at, that I was going supposedly 100 miles per hour on a 60-mile-per-hour zone highway expressway, supposedly. But whatever, even though there was 10, 20 fucking cars and I was on the fast lane, or the lane where you gotta turn the, well, I call it the fast lane, where you get to go faster. I was on that lane the whole time. Saw the cop like 4 or 5 cars long ago, and I started slowing down, but I was not going 100. Yes, I admit I was going fast. I was going 80. But just for that short time frame, just stepping on the gas for a few seconds, stepping on it, again, my car ain't like it's stock, but it still has some upgrades to the point where it is fucking fast. It's not my fault that my car is a little kind of like somewhat fast, like what the fuck? It is a GT, so I don't know. And then going skipping a little bit more, where a cop told me straight out, like, I know he meant good by saying it, like, oh, don't get a car anymore, or don't get a GT anymore, or something like that. I'm like, I was gonna tell the guy, well, don't be a cop anymore, and then I'll stop getting a GT or stop getting a fast car. That's just a weird question, because like, why am I gonna stop getting a car, man? Like, I like to drive. I have a heavy foot. Hey, so be it. But anyways, but I don't know. I pull over, and automatic thing you gotta do, yeah, you just pull over and don't make a fucking scene. And I always did that thing where you turn off the car, roll down all the fucking windows, put the keys on top of the dashboard, and I always put my hands on top of the fucking whatever, the steering wheel and shit, whatever. I can't even talk right now, but uh, cop comes, but with the flashlight, doesn't even say the magic words, license and registration. No, first thing he says out of his mouth when he gets close to me, that was unacceptable, unacceptable. And I was like, okay. And he's like, you know how fast you were going? I'm like, mm, yeah, I was going fast, but I saw you. That's why I stopped. That's why I put the brakes, because I slowed down. I'm like, how fast would I was like? Basically, he answered for me. Like, I clocked you at 100. You were going over 100. I'm going 100. Like, damn. I didn't agree with him, but like making jokes. But I was like, oh shit, 100? What the fuck? That's what I was thinking in my mind. But I told him, like, don't know if I was going 100, man. Like, and then if you say you clock me, like, how could you clock me if there's like 50, like 10 other cars all bunched up around me, but in my lane I was by myself? But still, how could you just pinpoint me being the one going fast if there's all these cars going in front of you and your radar and all that? And then I know all that stuff about the radar shit, and I had one too, but it's kind of funny he had it off. That's kind of crazy. And then how he supposedly said he got me. So where the fuck? And then my fucking radar is like one of not saying it's top of the line, but fucking getting it from Pep Boy is one of the most expensive ones they got there, the fucking $500 ones and shit. So has to fucking work, But I didn't get them. That's the reason why I fucked up. But I saw him in my fucking view. I'm like, oh shit, somebody's on the side. So I slowed down. But again, mind you, I was not fucking hauling ass. It doesn't mean that when I came from my house, started hauling ass all the way in the express. No, it just happened for the few seconds, and I just stepped on it. Who the fuck doesn't do that? Everybody fucking does. My bad. I got in trouble. What the fuck? But I'm not gonna be putting blame on myself or the cop or whatever the hell. But again, sneaky bastard. I didn't see him or barely saw him. I slowed down. It's not like I kept on going. I didn't do that. I fucking looked at how I'm fucking driving and shit, and I see him in the rear mirror, whatever, the little mirror thing, and then boom, I'm like, I was like, motherfucker, man, like, this guy's gonna stop me. Yep, I saw the three little magical lights. but not the main ones, the strobes, but the three little lights that turn on right away when you know they're gonna stop you. I'm like, oh, and then put the blinker again. Always do the thing. Gotta put the blinker. At least I did that, because you know some guys, they don't even do that. They just fucking go to the side of the road. No, I got out of the expressway and I went to a fucking like a restaurant or a Popeyes or I don't know what the hell, drive like a little street next to the Popeyes restaurant. And yeah, that's where you got me. And then basically the whole point, I got fucking stopped because I had a fucking warrant from the same city, but it was a ticket. And I think I even explained in my past, not these recent videos, but if anyone that remembers, don't remember, but I mean, like, I mentioned this thing of what happened with between me and a friend that we got stopped a long time ago, and this is that same ticket, or this is why I had the warrant, where they fucking made us walk all these fucking miles for a house. And again, we were young and stuff, and I didn't have a fucking cell phone that time, and my friend didn't have his cell and shit. So and I didn't know like a lot of people from like memory, and then no one was at the house. Called the house, nobody was there. So I'm like, oh shit, like what the fuck? So fuck it, we walked, and they towed the car, or it was like it was my '94 Camaro and shit that I had, a blue one, and they towed it. I'm like, fuck, but we walked. But that's the thing. There's nothing bad. But it's like, goddamn it. But we got stopped at the middle of the night, like around like 11. The only thing I just don't understand, and this cop said the same response, and that it has nothing to do with racial shit or nothing like that, but just by the tone or the question what this cop asked me, and it did piss me off inside, because it's like kind of like the whole phrase like, hey man, this is a free country, you know, like, because he tells me, because I told him like where I was going and all that stuff. So I was going to Walmart, but I like to cruise and stuff because I live over here, and like I wanted to go around the city like that, you know, because yeah, just the fucking cruise, the fucking strip. But again, I'm not doing nothing wrong. Like what the fuck? And I just wanted to take like a little night, I don't know, a little driving shit. I shouldn't have or whatever, because I know some friends other before that were telling me like, you should come hang out with us, and that. I should have listened. I should have gone to my fucking friend's house, but no, I didn't. My punk ass, I had to fucking drive or whatever the fuck, waste gas for nothing. And I don't know, I would just fucking go for a cruise, and then at the end, I was gonna go to my friend's house and stuff, see what the hell they were gonna do or what later tonight. Well, because this happened on Tuesday, around 9 something, yeah, like around 9:20, 9:30 and shit. That's when all this shit happened with me when I got arrested. So, yeah, I had the insurance, had the fucking ID and shit, but it's one of those things, again, getting stopped for the speeding, but like, the cop had to read the, what do you call it, he had to look at my research thing or the history, and yeah, the fucking warrant came on. I was like, oh, and he told me like, oh, you never been arrested before? Or have you? Recently, in these past months or a year? I'm like, no. Never been in trouble for like a long time, but never arrested, gotten tickets, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, but I've never been to jail. I've never been fucking whatever. The only time I went to jail, yeah, for the fighting and shit, but that was like fucking years ago. But that was only like a few hours in the fucking jail, my city where I live, and then a few hours later, yeah, I was out. But this experience to actually stay in the jail for days or whatever, like my take or my story or the conditions or whatever, it's just one of those things. Basically, kind of like, no shit, it sucks. It's a fucking jail. What do you expect? You know, but basically the jail is kind of like, they look like fucking dog kennels and shit. So I felt like a fucking animal and shit. But again, even though for doing something bad, man, it's like I just don't like the feeling where it's like the other cops there or whoever the fuck, just because you have a badge and all that, like, oh man, like oh motherfucker, like I want to beat the shit out of you too, man, because it's like you look at me like just because I did something wrong for being what it is, but don't treat me like a fucking criminal, man. Like if I really, really fucking did something bad, man, like you just look at me like, there was like this one idiot when I first got there, fucking just gives me like this cold fucking look, like he fucking hated me or something. Like, motherfucker, I don't even know you. I don't even fucking know you. I never been to the city for a long time, and I just barely got stopped. And you're looking at me like if you fucking seen me before or something. Like this guy. I just look at him too, but I just do that thing where I just start looking somewhere else. I'm like, whatever, dude. But again, you're a cop. I ain't gonna start shit. Whatever. I'm not stupid. But anyways, they do the thing where they fucking handcuff me and shit. And when you back to the thing, yeah, I got handcuffed, and they told me, yeah, well, you're under arrest and this and that. You have a warrant. I'm like, but that's the thing too. For anybody out there, like, it's like you don't get scared, man. Like, shit happens. That happens to you. Never get scared. I didn't even think nothing of it. I was like, all right, put your hands behind your back and all that bullshit. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, I guess. Put that the noise and shit. Open the door, boom, get in there somehow and shit. Fucking small little thing because, like I said, I'm a pretty big guy for being 6 foot and shit. And then the fucking car, I don't even know what the fuck. It wasn't even a car. It looked like a fucking small, one of those new SUVs or car-looking fucking vans. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I couldn't even fit that. I couldn't even fit in that motherfucker. I was like, oh, motherfucker, goddamn, what the fuck? You got this motherfucking shit up close. That screen, they got that. It's weird. Because again, I've never been fucking arrested for like a long time, and seeing this fucking vehicle and the new look, design of the fucking car, shit of a cop or whatever, the police car or whatever fuck or vehicle, they got that big black fucking looking thing on your feet where it's like it's up front, and you got the seat pushed all the way front. Like, how the fuck do you suspect somebody to fit, man? But I guess I understand why, because though having your hands behind your back, you know, it was kind of like hurting me and that shit. Not like hurting me, but it's like that fucking shit, like motherfucker, I can't even. Like, I know it's not supposed to be comfortable, but it's like, motherfucker, man, like, oh no. And then they have the audacity to tell me, you're alright, you're okay back then. I'm like, yes. I'm like, yeah, man. I didn't even talk. I didn't even talk to the whole way of them going. How you say it? To the fucking to going to the city, because we had to go into the city to go to the jail and shit, out in the outskirts and shit. But it was just one of those things where I just look around. I don't know. I'm like a visual guy, and I start looking at the equipment, what they got, and all that, and I see like the new tech toys that they have, this new screen that they got, or this guy had, like it's all black and white, but you see everything like night vision and shit. I'm like, oh shit, badass, you know? Like you can see there's a view where you can see everything behind you, and then you see everything in front of you, but black and white, and the outline is red and shit. I'm like, watch out, trying to copy me with my bat stuff or what? Anyways, but but I don't know. But I was like, oh shit, I'm kind of like impressed. Like, fine, you guys get the high tech stuff, huh? I was gonna tell him, but nah, I just shut my mouth. But anyways, but I was just tripping out. Like, damn, they finally stepped up their game and get all the technology now. But I still don't understand how the fuck you got me anyway for being clocked or whatever the fuck. But I guess, man. And then still seeing that the screen was all pixelated and shit somewhat for to zoom in, zoom out. I'm like, man, well then how the fuck? I'm like just thinking to myself, well then how the fuck? And you're facing straight, and I'm coming behind you. Yeah, you have that camera that, like I said, it showed that you could see the back view, but still, like even by that, how the fuck do you even know if I'm the one? Like yeah, you can see the movement of the car, but there was other trucks louder than me. There was another F-150 with me, fucking, I guess, trying to race my. Maybe that's the point. That's why I fucking stepped on it real quick, because he tried to cut me off, and I stepped on it real quick. But then he stayed on the second lane. But there was another, like a Charger or whatever, a loud one too. So that's what I mean. Like, how could you even still know that it's fucking me hauling ass? Like, calm the fuck down. Again, I wasn't the only one going fast, but I guess just because I was a little bit of ahead, half a car, I guess, on the fast lane, mind you, I get stopped. Or just because I put the brake light, so again he assumes, oh, yep, that's a guy. So whatever. If it was because I put the brake light and he's just going by that, all right, I guess whatever, man. But it's one of those things where at least I'm that type of person where I admitted that I fucked up and I did, but just the fucked up part is just the whole 100 going 100 and all that. That's bullshit, man. Like, don't fucking, like, whatever, man. I wasn't going 100. And like I said, from the GT that I have that problem right now. I need to change or take out or upgrade the governor bullshit on the car, because it only stops at 110. It doesn't go all the way to 150. That's what sucks. Like, I try to, like, it bogs out, or like it cuts exactly at 100 miles per hour. So that's why the fuck would I be going 100? Calm the fuck down, you know? Like, stupid. And like I said, I had the radar. Like, I would be picking up something before me and shit. Even when I leave the house, I always get the fucking being. Because like I said, next door, I live next to a fucking police station anyway. So, I don't know, man. But it's just weird. Ever since I got the car, a whole year. Again, I'm driving and this and that, normal and shit. And like, yeah, there's times, like I said before, like the idiots try to race me and all that. But I just do what I gotta do, or I just ignore the shit. I'm driving and there's always cops or state troopers and they don't do nothing. But for some strange reason, for being, oh, we're in the new year, I get in trouble. But anyways, going to jail, do that thing where they book you, and then wearing a sweater. So I got kind of lucky for being who the fuck I was out of all the prisoners or whatever, the other guys and shit. I was wearing this fucking hoodie or whatever the fuck, and they tell you the first thing you gotta do, you gotta take off the fucking strings. Because it's that whole law thing, what they have, where they think that me or anybody else there, I'm gonna choke myself or fucking kill myself or something. Like, dude, I'm locked. You're just locked up in a city jail, man. Calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like, chill the fuck out, man. Like, why the fuck would you kill yourself? That's only like if they caught you and you really did something fucked up. Okay, I could understand that, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Even when the cop was all telling me all these stupid questions, they're not stupid because that's mandatory. But you're asking me that, man? Like, I know I look all fucking crazy and shit because I got the fucking beard, fucking Kristen Bell beard right now, Batman 8 years away type of beard right now. But you're like, are you a psychopath? You got mental problems? You never have crazy thoughts? You never want to kill anybody? And I was just like, no, no, no. Like all the fucking questions, basically no and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, and then you gotta take off the laces from the shoe. You gotta give up the shoes or take out the laces. So no shit, I'm gonna take out the laces. What the fuck? So I'm there, take out my fucking laces. What the fuck? Have my fucking Air Jordans and shit or whatever. Fucking, fucked them up basically. That fucking time. Fuck no, I didn't take them off. Because again, the conditions, it's no shit, it's a job. But like, god damn, man, motherfucker, like, can you like, guys, keep this shit a little bit spotless? Come on. But at least for being who, again, me, they gave me a pretty cool little, so ain't no fucking Radisson. Ain't the 3 Seasons, I'm telling you guys that right now. My fucking dinner, or whatever the fuck, was a ham sandwich. No drink. No fucking drink. A fucking white bread, cut the brown off. For some reason, I don't know why the fuck they do that. But I don't care because sometimes I don't even like eating the brown part of the bread, but, and bologna sandwich. I mean, bologna. 2 of them. They give you two. So, hey, at least they give the courtesy of giving you 2 fucking sandwiches. So that's pretty badass. But nothing to drink. Not even a fucking water, a cup of water. But no, if you want to drink something, you gotta drink from the fucking, that commode looking thing, fucking metal abomination that they got right there next to me. Because they say that, like, me looking at you guys, the screen, the viewer, this is the door. Just right here next to me is the fucking commode, all badass. And then up here, the fucking camera. 2 cameras, mind you. And then a little bit back, like, if that was the wall, there's the brick fucking bed thing or whatever the fuck it is. All brick. And again, a jail for being that there's no pillow, there's no what do you call it, cover, and cold like a motherfucker in there, cold. But again, it's a jail. But like, goddamn, man, like, even though for doing something fucked up, like, come on, man, like, you don't have to like really, really treat everybody like fucking animals, man. Again, that I just, for speeding. Like, all right, man, you gotta treat me like a fucking animal, man. Like, I'm a human being, man. Like, shit, I didn't fucking kill anybody. Chill the fuck out. Oh, but that's the thing. That's what was pissing me off about this cop, man. Like, he can't make it seem that way. Like, oh, you're look at it and take it to this other jail because you're endangering. Like, my endangering who, man? Endangering who? That's what I wanted to say. If I was supposedly going that fast and this and that, and then if I was going 100, don't you think I would have just kept on going? I doubt that you would catch up to me. And then I was looking at the car. This car ain't that fucking fast, or whatever the fuck it is that you think it is, but I know it's not. Even if you have that program bullshit chip for the speed, you ain't gonna get me in my car, man. Because again, I don't like talking about all the shit that I have. Like I said, I only have the Cayenne, but don't really know what I really have. You know, I know the potential of my car. I admit it here, man. Even I'm not, I done stupid fucking things too, man. But like long time ago, even with my Z28, I do that. There was like one time where there's like a big rig, and I go on the fucking side, the fucking the little bumpy thing on the expressway, and there's some idiot all trying to race me and shit. I'm like, oh, you wanna go front, huh? You wanna pass me, tailgate me, all like crazy motherfucker? I'm like, all right. Let's see if you could copy me. I go on the little side thing and boom, fucking sped off and fucking got in front because he's all in the beginning. The motherfucker is some fucking Honda, I don't know, Civic or fucking Eclipse. I don't know. Again, all rice the fuck out, all loud and shit. Doesn't even go anywhere. And I'm like, all right, dude. I'm doing all this fucking maneuvers and shit. Oh, okay. And then almost hitting me. I'm like, all right. And just because I sped up a little bit just to catch up, right away they take that as like, oh, that's a race. I'm like, dude, I'm just catching up because I want to see who the fuck almost hit me. That's what I'm speeding up for, idiot. But anyways, but yeah, I don't know, man, I done fucking dumb things, but again, never gotten in trouble, you know. Oh, there was even one time I'm going again 80, but again flat 80 on the fast lane, again same expressway. State trooper, Howard Patrol, a Charger, next to me, all badass. doesn't stop me. He's riding along with me, all badass. And then he slows down. That I thought, oh shit, this guy's gonna stop me. No, he just slows down, and then he goes onto the another lane behind me. And I'm going 80, and this is a 60-mile zone still. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna stop me, but I keep going 80 though. I'm still going 80. Nope. He stops another truck all the way behind me, and he goes behind another vehicle, and he stops that guy. And this was just this past year. So that's what I mean. Like, there's been times where it's like the main cops, for being who they are, you don't do nothing to me. But a city little cop of a fucking city, you're the one that busts my ass. Like, for doing again something that I just did for a few seconds, like just because I stepped on it and I went fucking quick to get to the lane or past the fast lane or whatever. Oh, but you're ahead, and yeah, you get me and shit. But that's my mistake. I know I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. So basically, the main point of the film, because I don't, again, it's already starting to be a long ass fucking video. But yeah, I was just locked up since Tuesday, and I got out yesterday, like around 11 o'clock. Basically, I did that thing that time served. I guess the time served. I didn't pay the thing because it was 350, and again, they towed my car. They towed the GT, so that was $200 to take it out of the fucking impound. And my parents helped me out with that, or they had to take it away from my fucking savings or whatever the fuck. And then my dad came up with the other 350, but all late. But at least I called them at the right time, telling him like, hey man, don't pay the money because they let me out. I'm guessing time served, I guess, or the judge fucking, how he knew that I didn't have the money, or I didn't tell him nothing. That's the thing. When I saw the judge the following morning, it was one of those things where, like, yeah, he told me like, yeah, you went speeding, this and that. It's gonna be basically what I owe. Basically is 1,100 and something or whatever the hell. Yeah, over a grand or whatever, because again, the ticket from long time ago, the past warrant bullshit, and then the ticket right now for the speeding and shit. So everything total to like 1,000 something. But the money that I had to pay out to get out of jail was $350. I didn't have the $350 on me. The only thing I just had was like $70 on my ass. But they were not gonna. The thing is that they wouldn't take that because it's money that I have with me now. And with this place where I was at, they do that whole that it has to be money order. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But that's the thing. I couldn't even explain myself because they put us in twos. Like, because again, it was like 5 of us in the thing and shit. But when we saw the judge the next morning, they put us. We had to go by twos, the other inmates and me and shit. Put the handcuffs, go talk to the judge in the next room. We gotta stand behind a line. I'm just there with the handcuffs, all like whatever. I'm just there like chilling and shit. And like, whatever the fuck, I'll fucking doze the fuck out because I'm fucking tired and shit. I fucking haven't eaten fucking again. I still haven't even fucking shaved. I'm not gonna shave the beard, but I mean, like, see, it's already fucking growing out. See all the fucking fuzz already growing and look like a fucking bum and shit. But whatever, man. What a Batman, I guess. But it's one of those things where it's like, oh man. But yeah, it sucks. But it's one of those things like where it's like I didn't really feel nothing, man. Like, I didn't, like, I do care because I miss my parents and I miss my friends and missing people, and again, doing stuff like this to do the fucking video or something for you guys, man. Or again, even though it's been a long time, I haven't been done a video, but I don't know, man. It just felt fucking weird, man. Because like, man, doing something stupid, man. Like, again, no one do that, but I'm not saying to do what I did, the whole trying to stave to, so you don't have to pay the money, but only if it's a small little amount, man, like in the 100 range or 200. Then you just stay that one extra night, and I think the law or whatever, they'll take you out the next day because and again, if they see that you're not a nuisance or you're like other inmates where they start fucking around or start screaming and causing problems and acting stupid while being, detained. I didn't do that. I did everything what you had to do. I was the quiet one. Man. I was like fucking, just like I said, having the beanie or whatever the fuck, or the hoodie. I was just chilling, man. I was just whatever, man. I took off the sweater and shit, knowing how it was fucking cold. Again, and then I was wearing shorts and shit, all cement. I was just like this, all those fucking days, man. Knocked the fuck out. I fuck that. I didn't like. There was sometimes I did talk to the other guys, but it was just that typical thing, like, oh, what you guys are in here for? Like that first saying, like, why you guys are in here? Or who's in here for what? Those type of the same situation. I'm like, yeah, I did this. Another guy like, yeah, I did this and I did that. I did this. I'm like, yeah, pass the time, so it's pretty cool and shit. But but yeah, man, it just sucked, man. It sucked fucking bolas, fucking like balls and shit, just being locked the fuck up like a fucking animal and shit, like whatever. But I didn't go all fucking crazy, like get me out of here, get me the fuck out of here. No, it wasn't like that. It's just like it was boring, boring as fuck. And the whole point that you don't even know what day, time, fucking year. They make it seem like that, man. Like you're inside a fucking. I felt like I was in a spaceship or something, man, because you don't even know what the fucking time it is. You don't even know if it's day or night. Even the other guys, the inmates or whatever, I guess I could call them friends too, because we're all badass and shit. We know each other and all that, know each other, but from the same areas or different part of the city. Whatever, man. You're cool with me. I'm cool with you. Shit. What the fuck? But they're like, man, what time it is it, man? I'm like, I don't even fucking know. Let me check. Fucking stupid shit, man. Like, really, man? Like, how the fuck am I gonna know? I don't have a fucking Batman shit, but what the fuck? I don't got my fucking utility belt with me right now and shit, but whatever. I don't know, but there was the first night was really really interesting, man. Like I fuck it, man. It's a long video, but so you guys at least can know again how I haven't been online for a long time, ever since my last video and shit. On oh yeah, on that to whoever again if they see person sees a video, but it's like all I just want to know is like what's going on. You know, even though I confronted you already one time, but you said that everything's okay or I'm cool. Don't seem like it. Feels like somebody's telling you something behind my back and you're not like I don't know, like you're not talking to me anymore, you're ignoring me, and I'm not suspecting that you have to talk to me 24/7, but like it's been like this ever since New Year's, or I don't know, like ever since the last time I supposedly talked to you or chatted with you, and nothing. I'll have to say here, man. See, at least I have the balls to fucking say it. If it's because something that I said, I want to apologize, and at least I'm saying it here. But I'm not gonna say your name, but you probably know who you are, or who I'm talking about. But I didn't think that you were gonna get all like, whoa, shit. Like if that's the case, I could understand that because that's my fault if I said something. But you don't have to give me the cold shoulder that quick, you know, like goddamn, like man, just because. But then again, you should at least realize, like, hey man, at least there's somebody out there, or being who the fuck I am. You know, I know I'm just fucking me or whatever the fuck, but it's one of those things where you need to be kind of happy. At least there's another guy that actually is, you know, interested in you or actually likes you and shit. But some of you girls get all fucking, I don't know, you get offended by that or something like. But then I start seeing all this other shit or articles or all this shit like I don't understand you girls sometimes, man, or women sometimes. Like it's like what the fuck do you want? You know, like I'm trying to just be a friend, but it's like I don't get it. And the stuff I told you, I mean it, and I do mean it, and it's true, and I believe it and all that. And I was been still doing my part. I still get attacked on that shit. But I don't like talking about it all the fucking time. But that's just my problem. I told you if I'm gonna do something, I'm doing my part. But like whatever. But I just gotta say I've been going to you a lot and nothing. You don't talk to me anymore. Like you ignore me, or I guess like comment wise or favorite things. You don't even do that to me. You used to be all badass with that. There was like one day you're like, whoa, everything I was telling you, you would favorite everything. I was like, oh shit, I even tripped out. And then the next day, nothing. You don't like something like if something happened. But that's why I said if I said something wrong, I would like to know. But I know you're not gonna tell me nothing, or even now if you do see this part of the video. But I just want to say I'm sorry, but I hope we're still friends. But see, even that, I don't even know if we're even that because I even asked you that straight out and you didn't even answer me on that. It's like you went around that question. So even that kind of makes me feel bad again for being who you are. Like still kind of think about it real clearly, man, or girl. I mean, like you should be at least kind of appreciate, or at least there's like I said, somebody out there too that cares about you, or even though I'm a stranger or whatever, but at least you know that kind of you know whatever as a friend that I think you're cool and badass and shit. But I guess that doesn't matter, right? Or you don't care about that. But whatever. I didn't lie about the other thing that I said. That it feels like even though I see the comments or I see things what other guys tell you, it feels like they're just doing that to get their gain and their thing just to talk to you or whatever. Me, I just try to say things to you because I want to say something to you, and I'm just answering your post or whatever when I do say something. But it's like now it's kind of like just skimmy now. It's like, and it's been like that for quite a while. So I don't know, man. I guess I just wanted to talk to about that little this part of the video, but I don't know this past 2.5 days or yet going basically three it goes 3 days full, 3 days being locked up and shit for the fucking the warrant shit, and I did basically my I guess the time served, and I think that's what happened. I didn't have the $300, so I stayed that one extra night or that one extra fucking day and night going into the morning, and yeah, cop came told me, hey, you're out, George or Cortez or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, someone bailed me out? No, you're free to go. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, alright, whatever. Sign the paper, boom, release form, get your stuff, boom, you're out, man. Yeah, you just gotta pay $60 or whatever every month to finish paying off the ticket thing in the municipal court. I'm like, oh shit, like really $60? I thought I was supposed to pay like more than that. Like, no, that's what the judge ordered you to pay. Oh shit. All right, no, badass. What the fuck? No shit, I'll do that. If it's $60, I'll do that. I didn't want to be dishing out fucking 200 or $100 every fucking time. Fuck that. That $100 should go. You gotta pay all these other bills and all this other shit that I gotta get. But yeah, I could do $60. What the fuck? But again, like I said before, I have other tickets. I ain't no fucking saint, man. I done, like I said, done stupid shit. Or when it comes to that race, I'm like, hey, that's my problem. If I for having a fast car and always been driving and doing stupid shit, I gotta suffer the consequences. But it's one of those things where, hey, I don't like. It's like whatever. But I just wanted to share this crazy ass story so of what happened this past Tuesday. So yeah, I got locked up on Tuesday and I just barely got out yesterday and shit. And no shit, the first fucking thing when I fucking saw my parents or whatever, or when I got to see them and shit, I told them like, man, this fucking goes somewhere to eat, man. I'm fucking starving up in this motherfucker. I want to fucking eat. You know, I even told my dad, I fucking feel like all Scarface and shit. I feel like eating a horse or something. I'm like, oh, if you want a horse, I'm gonna cook you a horse or some shit. I don't know, whatever the hell that Scarface scene goes. But yeah, started laughing and shit. But anyways, but I don't know, but it's like no shit. I'm glad to be out, man, because it felt fucking weird, man. Like it just felt fucking crazy, man. Like half of the time, just being on the wall, the brick wall, just dozing off and just fucking thinking about shit or I don't know or whatever the fuck or this trying to do the videos and just little things like that or what's gonna happen again with the car and all that stuff. Even again getting in trouble for something, but I still no shit. I'm still gonna be fixing it up and I still need to do the tint and all that shit to the car and all that. And then all this other business stuff and oh yeah, the other thing I do want to talk about that, but that's a separate video. But that's something else. So the letter that I got in my friend or that I posted on Twitter or whatever the fuck, but I'm not supposed to really talk about that. But anyways, but this I wanted to talk about because it's like whatever. And I guess a few of my friends and at least now I got I guess Kevin or I mean Lucky, he asked me or about he was asking about the PS4, but I told him sir like look man I got this because this shit happened. Oh yeah, that the money that I had, basically the 350, or my parents or whatever that they got for me to get me out, but they got it late. So for that money that I had saved up from the bank and shit, that was basically gonna go for the PS4. But I still spend it, wasted it or whatever because I wanted to fucking buy food and filled the gas up and I mean the gas up. I mean the car filled it up with fucking gas and shit because it was all fucking basically empty. I don't know how the fuck it was empty because like it was pretty full when I fucking used it. I'm like damn, these motherfuckers used my car when they towed it or what? I don't know what the fuck because they just took my ass and my car was just there. But I still checked everything. Yeah, everything was there. There was no scratch, no nothing. So I think, but I found out supposedly they didn't tow it like how they all traditionally tow a car, where they put in the hook and they just go off with it. No, they got that fucking ramp bullshit where they put the car on the ramp and you drive it in the thing and yeah, they take it away. So hey, at least they didn't fuck up my car the other way. You know, having it dip down, scratching the fucking front, the bumper and all that shit. Fuck that bullshit. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's just my take. Like, yeah, it fucking sucks, man. So hopefully no one doesn't get locked up. But again, if you do, it's just like just not follow the orders, but it's just one of those things that you just gotta put your mind in a mental certain place where you don't not freak out or like if you have like anxiety and shit because I don't have that. I'm just there like I'm just looking because I'm just fucking bored, man. Like nothing to fucking do. And I just that's where I just start thinking about stuff and I try to make the time go fast or I just go to sleep. You know? That's what I did. Took a piss, that's the only fucking thing. Couldn't do no fucking number two now. No fucking toilet paper. Fuck that. did all Friday and shit when I came back home. Fuck, don't go in the fucking restroom. Or 25, 45 minutes. Or some bullshit like that. Shit. Fuck that. Fuck no, I ain't gonna take a shit there. I at least took a piss and shit. Whatever, fuck, but I don't know. And in the fucking commode, you don't even know where the fuck the switch is. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck is this thing at, man? And then I see that it's on, not even the mirror. It's like a piece of metal, fucking plastic, all scraped up with graffiti and shit. That's supposed to be your reflection, supposedly. But there's a button on the side, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, there it is. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, you can't kill yourself. Fucking ugly, crazy motherfucker just smash his face into the fucking commode, and boom, you're done. You're dead. Or smash your face into the fucking cement wall. Why the fuck would the ropes or anything matter if you could just kill yourself if you're that crazy in jail and you want to suicide and shit. Just smash your face into the fucking wall. Yeah, you're done. You're dead. Or hit your head again on the fucking cement bed. That's basically what it was, a fucking cement bed. Oh man, that fixed my back up a little bit. Kind of, sort of, but whatever. But it was shit. Shit's going a long ass video. But yeah, this is my take of my fucking 3 days in fucking jail for stupidity, I guess, or again my problem, the stupid speeding. So I guess yeah, don't. But that's another thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing or whatever. But hey, again, I don't drink drive. I never fucking do that. And first off, I don't even fucking really drink. Yeah, I always post on that I drink a Corona. Yeah, I have one. But when it comes to driving, I never fucking drive. Even if I drink or whatever, fuck no. Because again, I hardly don't even drink. The drinking stuff that when I say that I do or whatever, that's only like if like fucking what do you call it? The fuck is that? I don't know, whatever. The fucking like a special occasion and shit. That's it. But it's only one, a Corona or a fucking Bud Light and shit. Never even drink wine in my life. I don't even know what the fuck how fucking wine tastes like and shit. To tell you the truth, but whatever. But I guess. So yeah, the past few days, yeah, I've been locked up for fucking getting a warrant and shit for having unpaid traffic tickets. But at least now I took care of it, or I did the time, or how that saying goes. Hey, you fuck up, you gotta do the time, you gotta do it or whatever. So I did. I didn't freak out or whatever. It's just the main point. It was just fucking boring, man. It sucks. It sucks being locked up, man. Even for being 3-4 fucking days. But I'm just talking about my experience. But again, for being just the thing of getting stopped for. I'm not talking about like if I robbed or I killed somebody. That would be, I would have a whole different take on that. But this is just of traffic ticket shit, man. Of getting locked up. But yeah, whatever. But hope you guys have any questions or like, or again, this is basically a video for Locket, man, or for some of the friends or for anybody that wants to watch. Again, for being a long ass video. And again, a little mess, somebody, whatever. But again, I like to say again, well, that like I just want to say I'm sorry, or even though I tell you that like I don't know how many times, but I do mean it. I just don't know how to tell you the right way, or it just feels like if I did something wrong, I just want to apologize, but I just don't know what. And you don't want to tell me nothing. I just hope somebody doesn't have a choke collar. That's the only fucking thing. Or hopefully there's no one out there telling you shit about me, and that's why you're not talking to me anymore, or you're not saying nothing, or you're not favoriting things, or even when it comes to Twitter, you're not, you don't do nothing to me, you don't say nothing to me anymore. Like no communication at all, nothing back, not even a favorite, not even a retweet, not even this. I noticed that. So it's like, what's going on? You can't tell me nothing. But whatever. But at least I'll say it here. I'm always gonna be your friend. So I'm not the enemy. Remember that. Anyway, I hope you guys whatever leave a comment or like. I don't really care, but whatever. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.